let me just give you all dominants a word of encouragement. You'll never be perfect. And honestly, it's a mark of inner healing and growth for me to be slightly embarrassed by myself when I look back. You know, not to be like, oh gosh, but to be like, oof, all right, okay, that was a little, you know what I mean? Not to be like, oh my gosh, you're such a fucking broken mess. None of that. But if I'm not a little bit like, oof, all right, at myself, like looking back at myself over a year or more, I'm not growing. Think about it. If you can fully relate to your thoughts, perspectives, and paradigms when you were 16 and you're now 45, whew, I guarantee you need healing. I guarantee you your relationships aren't going very well. I guarantee you there's some messes in your life. And so that's a mark of healing. That's a mark of growth, is if you can look back at yourself, things that you've typed, messages that you've said, things, and you're like, wow, my perspective really has changed. Or you're a little cringy with yourself going, oh, wow. But I don't do that anymore. I don't think that way about that anymore. I don't speak that way anymore. That's healing, that's growth and dominance. That's a good thing. You don't need to know everything to know something. There's no such thing as a perfect dominant. There's no such thing as a perfect leader. All right. So dominants, cut yourself some slack. Hey, cut yourself some slack. We're all a work in progress. We're all growing. So I thank you all so much for trusting me as a leader, but as an imperfect leader. Thank you all for your trust in me, trusting me to speak into your life, trusting me to give you insights and wisdom, even when you know that I'm not perfect. Thank you for not holding me to that standard. I don't hold any of you to that standard, and I would hate to be held to that standard of perfection. So thank you all for your love, for your support, for your understanding. We're all in this together. We're all growing together, right?